Hello, and thank you for participating in the Transition Skills Summary. Your participation yields valuable information about children transitioning from preschool to kindergarten. This presentation is for new teachers registering for TSS. There are separate ones for returning teachers and for administrators. Please make sure you are viewing the proper presentation for your user type. If you have any questions, please email our data team at datateam@seisummit.org. Contact information can be found on the final slide of this presentation. To access the TSS, start by going to the First Things First website at summitcountyfirstthingsfirst.org. Click on TSS homepage in the top right corner. Next, you will be taken to the TSS homepage, which should look like this. On the TSS homepage, scroll down to the two options, Register or Renew. As a first-time teacher, you will need to register a new account. Click on Register a New Account. To register, please fill out this form with all the necessary information. Use the email you wish to have affiliated with your TSS account. You will have to create a password. Select the box for Teacher. Once you have registered successfully, you will see this confirmation page. Next, we will cover adding students. Click on the TSS homepage tab to return to the homepage. After you register, when you navigate back to the homepage, you will be prompted to log in. Put in your username and password that you created and hit Enter. This is also where you will log in anytime you access your TSS in the future. When you return to the teacher homepage, you should see your profile information at the top, your centers, and your students. Scroll down to Add Students. If this is your first time logging in, you may have no students listed yet. Click on Add Students. When you begin to add information to add your student, you must first select a center and then teacher to assign to the student. If the teacher has not been assigned to the center you choose, then you will not be able to add that teacher. You will need to contact your admin to have them assign that teacher to the center you wish to use for this student. It is important to note the two boxes here at the bottom. Confirmation is required even the first time you fill out this information for the student. The All Finished option should only be checked when you have completed all sections of the form fully. So, if you are filling out some information now with the intent to return later and complete, do not check the All Finished box. To submit this student, you must hit Enter. If you scroll back up and hit Add Student, it will not submit the student's information. It will return you back to a blank form. Once you have hit Enter under the student's information, the student should appear here at the bottom of the page under the header Your Students. If the student does not appear, please ensure that you hit Enter after completing the student's information. If you did complete the information and hit Enter and the student hasn't appeared, you can refresh the page to see if the student appears then. You will only see students for your roster. If you assigned a student to a different teacher or center, they will not appear here. If you need to change information about a student, simply click on the student's name. This will bring up the student's profile and allow you to change their information. When you click on the student's name, their entire profile will be brought up. This is where you can edit their information. If you need to delete a student, you can do so when you are in the student's profile. If you need to change information about a student, including their center or teacher assignment, you can also do so in this view. Change the information that you need and hit Submit to save changes. If you need to go back to the prior screen, hit Back. If you must delete a student for some reason, please note that this will delete the student from the entire TSS record entirely, not just from your roster. Only choose this option if it is appropriate. This concludes the presentation. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to send an email to our data team for assistance. Thank you again for being a part of what makes TSS work.